Morning, ladies and gentlemen. I hope we're feeling absolutely delicious. I hope we're suited and booted and ready to get our day going. Because a lot of shit happened yesterday. A huge amount of shit happened yesterday. And honestly, it's a little bit sad. There's goodness, there's sadness, there's happiness, there's great terror and torment. I got a tweet saying that my glam is the worst thing about my character. That ain't true. There's way worse things about my character than the glam. And which one specifically? Right? Which one specifically? That's the point. There's multiples. The character is synonymous now. There's a look and a feel to it, right? The face. You're saying this face? There's a problem with this face? What's wrong with this face? What's wrong with this face? Huh? What's wrong with this face? Nothing. There's nothing wrong with this face, alright? There's nothing wrong with this face. You know what I mean? It's beautiful. It's too much hair. What does that even mean? It's shoulder length. Too much hair? Better now the glasses are covering up a bit of it. What, aren't you driving, Honey Yellow? You should focus up. You should focus up. Don't you mock ginger hair. I'll send my wife after you, man. You'll be in big trouble. You'll be in big trouble if I have to send my wife after you. You don't want that, right? She's a savage. She's a straight up savage. Like, I'm pretty sure she was half critter when she was born. Right? She'll come after you. Good morning to you, Captain Tristan. Good morning to you, Lorifax. Good morning, good morning. Sad news. Oh, we got a video? Rich returned to FFXIV. He's got a video for him. Oh, God. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Rich? So Rich is playing again. They have a video for him.
Is this Odin? What are you posting? It's the end of MSQ for now. I can't believe that this is fucking the end. For now. I mean, literally I'll be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow.
Oh, with such sadness.
The Rich Kids FC, one of the biggest FC in the Midgar Somar server, founded by famous streamer and OTK founder Rich W. Campbell. The Rich Kids FC was a community that Rich cultivated throughout his entire journey.
Beautiful.
Playing
I mean, it looks familiar.
Stream, a tight-knit community that'll do anything for him. That'll always be there for him. As soon as Rich finished Endwalker, turns out he had other plans, other games to play. He made a new best friend, Shroud, and decided to play Lost Ark with him until Vegito embezzled all his money. After Lost Ark, he decided to travel to Italy with Seer and Andy Menelakis, where he almost joined the Italian mafia and got himself into deep trouble. But during all this time, the Rich Kids FC noticed that their leader and streamer is missing. Days turned into weeks, weeks turned into months, and suddenly the Rich Kids wasn't so rich anymore. Without the wealthy streamer showering his love and wealth, and the biggest crime of all, a booba, unmarried, unloved, unwed. The FC house, now filled with rodents, now broken down, now filled with starving, hungry FC members waiting to do content with their streamer, starving day after day, waiting in line, sometimes with food, sometimes without. The poor Lalafels have it worse, being forced to reduce to dinner their former friend, now filled up in their tummies. Their debt accumulated far beyond
Eat the lalas.
and even the famous Lala Lawyer
Eat the lalas.
is unaffordable. Unable to retain him, Lala Lawyer was forced to leave. During all this suffering, here are some testimonials from various members of the Poor Kids FC.
Then one day, Rich left. He waited a week, then a month, then another month. Then the bills started piling up, and that's when the argument.
Hello?
Oh my God. This is beyond Rich Campbell. This is so Rich Campbell. All right, on Allcraft the other day, I was the guest, right? I'm the guest on Allcraft. These Asmon and Rich do it all the time. So 25 minutes before, like literally just after the interview started with Ian, I got reached out to by Peckies, who's running the show, and he's like, can we get you set up now so that everything's sorted? Right? So that was like 25 minutes. So that interview was half an hour. So that meant that I missed a big chunk of the interview. So Bex was taking notes for me, so I knew what was being talked about. But I had to do all the setup and stuff. So I got my stuff sorted, had about 10 minutes left of the interview, all sorted, all squared away. Gets back. Then, literally, as the interview finishes, Rich joins the channel, spends the next 15 minutes sorting his microphone out. He's like, hello? 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 Becky's is just like, dude, every week. Every fucking week. Hello?
One sec.
Hold on. 1 sec. Hello? 1 sec.
Settings. Oh, God. Hello? Why won't it open up the audio settings?
I don't know. Try right-clicking it.
Computer's broken? Yeah, Vegito fucking set it up.
We're seized, our couch stolen, our pit of gold expended. In the day of the fridge incident, in the dead of winter, the power shut off, and those of us on Team Fridge closed, finally gave in to leaving it open, because it was colder outside the fridge anyway. And then the fridge didn't even matter anymore.
Oh no!
The food was gone. Some people left then, others stayed. And then one day, there was food again.
I hate you, Rich. That's your mouse on the screen, and I moved it to get it out of the way. I hate you, Rich. I hate you so much, because that's your mouse that's on the screen.
It ran out too.
Gone are the days with poggos and lollajams. No more progging beyond triple legend. For all we know is Stalin.
Bailey. Blue Cat Girl / unpaid Rich Campbell mod. I hope he returns soon. Or his
Wait, it's Bailey? I've been calling you Bailey the entire time and you never even told me. It's Bay? Finally? Why didn't you ever tell me? I've been calling you Bailey the entire time. Dude, somebody called you Bailey the other day and I viciously defended you. I yelled at that. I think it was Seer. And it's like, what the fuck? It's like, don't you call her that? I was like, don't you fucking call her that? Her name's Bailey. We thought you were joking.
You thought you were joking?
No, I wasn't fucking joking.
Do the savage raids.
Usually I'm not fucking joking. Usually I'm literally not joking, and then I pretend to be joking after.
To be fair, so I called Kenna Keena for a long time, and he only told me when we met IRL for the 5th time.
Suffer the consequences of his absence. We may be starving, but I fight for the honor of the hairline. Someone better threaten his mustache. Come back or we take the mustache.
When I first...
Why am I getting... I get enough of these mustache threats at home. I get enough of these mustache threats.
We didn't think anyone could not read such an obvious name.
Ancestral forest homelands found a home here at the Rich Kids FC. I thought it was the turning point in my life. A steadward up instead of a down. But now I find myself scavenging the beaches of sheer...
I love that they did so many camera angles.
Party supplies to sustain myself. And somehow I even got this tattoo. I don't even remember getting it.
We've all been there.
The volume is low on the video. Let me see if I can fix.
Rich leaving was great. I spent
Sure.
so much money not gifting subs. Sad to see his friend like this. So sad. Oh well, I have places to be now. Oh no!
There's a balance issue on the audio. There's a balance issue. Okay. It's not my fault. Let's find a happy middle ground. It's low on Rich's VOD. Yeah.
No, dude. Oh my fucking god, dude.
Jesus Christ, he's gonna pop the poor lad. Don't explode.
God, what the fuck, man? What the
Don't explode.
Oh my god.
This is really well put together.
Mix.
After the fall of the Rich Kids FC, I was forced to live on the streets for a while. Eventually, I got a job at a circus. Their dancing elephant ran away, and since I'm basically trapped in this suit after the zipper broke during this fight, I might as well dance for some food, you know?
Tataru. Oh no.
Join the glam contest, they said. Win a mount, they said. Where's my mount, Rich? Where's my mount?
Wait, you don't, wait, is that real? Do you actually not have a mount and you were supposed to
Oh no! Not giving out the prizes. Oh, dude. Oh, that's unethical. That's unethical. That's unethical, man. Can't do that. Get the prizes out.
Where's the mount, Rich? Wait. Can somebody make sure?
Rich Scamble.
Make sure that we get connected with this person. Wait, what emo contest?
Rich Scamble.
Win a mount, they said.
Wait, Wajito, this is literally the reason why I hired Wajito. He was supposed to do all of this stuff.
Yeah, Chris.
Where's my mount?
Well, yeah, of course I like raiding with Rich. But I am worried that he's not
Toxic Raider.
Not gonna be able to afford very important things called food and melts.
We're
and very
back,
controversial.
baby.
But he's gonna need that going forward if he wants to continue raiding.
What can I say?
Jay!
Ever since Rich left,
Oh,
I've
God.
been doing pretty good for myself. I've made some new friends with the Moogles, you know, and everything's cool
Bomber.
now. I mean, yeah, the FC was a complete crap, but you know what? I'm doing well. Everything's Kupo. Everyone's Kupo. Are you Kupo? Yeah, you're doing Kupo. I've been winning Gil from death rolls. Life is great. I'm not going to be honest. I'm going to be honest here. You know what? He doesn't have to come back. I'm personally glad.
The crawlers could never
It's been
die.
6 months, Mrs. Spice. We can't hold your reservation anymore. That's right, you're not even Campbell because you haven't gotten married.
Oh no, Rich. If you're out there, we don't even have to get married. I just want you to come home.
Oh, so sad.
Asking me what I see now in a situation like this. How could you know what I see? I could rack my brain and I could find every word in the English language, but it would fall short of what I'm experiencing right now. This moment.
I could barely hear it. The problem is the video he's watching is really quiet compared to him.
I'm a donkey. I'm the most powerful man in the world. I'm flying. I love to fly. I can swim. Being Jewish isn't so bad.
Wow.
Oh yes, I love this song. Forget about Dragon Song War. Wait. What did it say? Wait,
That was dope.
So much I got distracted. Forget about Dragon Song War. Time for Bouja and Void Arc. Today, surely.
Bouja.
Dude, holy fucking shit.
Bouja. That was genius. See, you're not getting that anywhere else, are you? You're really not. You're not getting that anywhere else. That's the thing. You're not getting that. Bouja. I don't want to be in Bouja. You know what I mean? We're glad you liked it. It's fucking awesome. It's so good. I mean, the Crawlers is better. Right? Crawlers is better. Just saying. I'm not making it into a competition. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's a competition or anything, but I'm just saying that... I mean, what is that? What is this hentai? Why is Cthulhu blocking my doorway? Why is this happening now? You know? I don't know why this is happening. It looks like the enemy butthole is full of worms. Yes, we're doing some FF6 today, for sure, for sure. I need to know how... I need to get Edgar back in my life. It was nice doing the extremes yesterday, though. Why have you done this? Why have you done this? At least our free company is keeping it clean. Is this a mount that you all earned? What is this? I don't know what this mount is. Is this a savage clearing mount? Snacks? You killed the snacks? Yeah, it is. Well, congratulations. We need a clap clap. We need a clap clap. Wait. Nice job. You did Omega Savage. Awesome, man. Awesome. Thumbs up. Good job. Now, I did want to catch up on this because I only saw this morning. Pieces broke up, man. Where's Bastu? Pieces broke up. Bummer. Fucking giga bummer. Yeah, this is really sad. So, for any of our main FF guys, Pieces have been like the consistent number 3 WoW guild now for years. They do have a world first under their belt, but they have been consistently like trying to break into that 1 and 2, first and second place to be up there with Echo and Liquid. But they have announced yesterday that they're breaking up and calling it a day, which is really fucking sad. So Lumi's made a post about it, because I'm kind of curious as to what the reason is. There's a twit longer, but not one of the scary ones that make my blood freeze up. SK Pieces is disbanding. It saddens me to say, after 10 plus years of working for this guild to become the best it could be, that I've decided it's coming to an end. The market has become very competitive when it comes to the amount of hours everyone from the top to bottom has to put in. It's just no longer sustainable without sacrificing everything IRL. I want to thank everyone, from the people that were here in Cataclysm to the World First and UNAT to our short journey with SK Gaming. That's true, they signed with SK for this tier, right? What is all these ads? What the fuck off? Go away. Jesus. You all touched my life and gave it meaning. I'll be forever grateful for that. Wherever all of you end up, we're cheering for you. Who knows, maybe we'll meet under different circumstances in the future. I'll be taking a break and a few steps back to evaluate what I want to do personally with my life. Maybe I'll be part of some of the Race to World First in some other way on a smaller scale. The scene is growing, and it's an interesting landscape where some people finally get rewarded for their time and talent. To Echo and Liquid, I hope you will kill it and bring the WoW scene new and greater heights. Oh, that's a bummer. That is a fucking bummer. That is a bummer. That's sad. I mean, I wonder if there's got to be some knock-knocks on Echo's door. Yeah, the Race to World First has grown every single time. Every single time. The Race to World First has grown every single time. This one had more sponsored teams, like actual like supported teams than ever before. It's growing every single time. I think maybe, I mean, personally, like if they had the SK backing, maybe they gave it their all this tier. I would also preface this by saying this tier that just happened in Race to World First was a massive anomaly, right? It's a massive anomaly. I mean, where the 1 and 2 that you would expect to see at the top didn't even end up being the 1 and 2. We had all the mental fatigue that happened. We had people dropping out of the race. Like, it was such an anomaly that went down this time. So basing too much on that is rough. That's what I said that on Allcraft as well, when people were making a big stink about a lot of stuff that happened in this Race to World First. It's like, it was an anomaly. I don't think drastic decisions need to be made on an outside contender, on the fringe edges. I don't think that needs to happen. And it's the fringe of the fringe with the Race to World First. But yeah, like, it's growing every single time. It's growing every single time. It's because there's real money involved now, like genuinely real money. That's tempting, especially in the world where esports is a legitimate thing. Like, as we all know now, like, it was unheard of maybe 10 years ago, but at this point, esports is a genuine, legitimate thing that has has got the weight now in clout. So it is growing, whether you like it or not. It is growing internationally, and I don't know. Pieces have not been able to seem to push that extra probably 15% needed to get into being it's for far too long. It's been like Echo and Liquid, and then Pieces with a gap, right? Pieces with a gap, which is a real shame because Pieces are fucking awesome. But they don't seem to be able to get up there. So if they can't get there, then it's gonna be demotivating, especially if the players want to go elsewhere as well, and the leadership doesn't want to really keep it going. So it's a tough time for any guild, especially at that level. That's sad to see, though. I always had my fingers crossed for Pieces. I wanted to see them. They seem like the most likely to break into that 2 and 3. Do you think the requirements to try the race to first should be thrown to the floor? FF14, anyone could try if you're skilled enough. You still can. I think right now, and I think you're right, is in terms of the image. I think there's an image right now that the race to world first is very difficult to get involved in, because the top teams have so much support, so much money, so much availability of players to put in the hours needed. Again, this race to world first was an anomaly. It's not out of reach at all, and we've seen other guilds rising up who are being able to commit to that, who are being able to show it off. Ultimately, it can be done, and we saw several examples in this race to world first. I think the first thing people go to is the analysts and WeCora dudes that are involved certainly for Echo and Liquid. They have like teams of analysts. Liquid, I'm not sure how many Liquid have actually. Last time I spoke to Max, I think they had like 3. Echo has 3 to 4 who are constantly working on stuff outside of the raid teams, but it's not out of reach of good players. I think one of the issues they need to cope with is a lot of the very best players in the world only see... I look at it a bit like wrestling, right? I don't watch wrestling, but I did follow it for a long time. Is that for a lot of people, there's only one game in town, which would be the WWE, but that changes, right? There's other ones that are coming up that are tempting, and they're doing things differently, and they're making it work for them, and they're growing, and they're getting there. They're not up to there yet, but they're getting there. Gold for splits. Interestingly enough, a conversation I had with Echo is that when they literally ran out of gold to pay for splits, it actually didn't matter, which is one of the big things that came out of this race to world first, is once they literally were at the point where it was... I think Grim could probably correct me on this, because I'm going to remember a conversation that I had on a rooftop in the middle of a cast with Grim when he happened to be on a break as well. Grim is the person who was organizing all the splits and the payouts and all that kind of stuff. I think he said if we would have continued to pay people for splits at this point, because there were so many, it would have been into the billions of gold. And it was just ridiculous. Like, he calculated how much it would have cost if they didn't hard stop paying people for splits, and it was into the billions of gold. But it turned out it didn't matter. There were enough people who were friends. It's a different Grim, by the way. Grim is not the video content creator. It's the person who works with Echo. He was like, it's just we can't do it. But ultimately, it didn't matter anyway. There were enough fans, there were enough supporters who didn't want to be paid, who were happily going to help out anyway. So it wasn't a thing. So I think that was something they thought was a good thing, but I don't think ultimately it matters too much, especially if they don't go that way. Oh, we got Slice. Head to Slice. But the race to world first, my message would be the race to world first is not inaccessible at all. It's not inaccessible. It's not out of reach, and Echo and Liquid are not the only games in town. We've seen Method rise up, and they're going to be... I'm not ignoring the tanks. I'm getting out of here because you're bothering me. Method have come back. They've obviously got support, but other guilds are rising up there to get there. It's totally within reach. It is within reach. And now there are companies who are looking for people to support, to get involved. The Race to World First is now so big, at least for World of Warcraft, that there are companies looking for people to support. Hell, if I could, I would support a team that was worthwhile. I would absolutely support a team. But obviously I cannot even remotely pay for like 30 players and analysts and shit like that. But I could host an event here. I could do that. Like, there's definitely that possibility. of doing something like that in the future. So, I mean, the crawlers could be a real thing, you know, a competitive. Could you imagine the crawlers being an actual competitive team in the esports world? Who knows? You know, who knows what the future holds? Who knows what the future holds? As to have that going on, you know, you know, it could happen. The Wild Race Wolf is like a company. If you eliminate the gear farm, I think people can compete. That'll be down to Blizz. Obviously, the pendulum has swung so far. The pendulum has swung so far, gear-wise, that they're bringing it back. I think this Race Wolf first, a lot of good came out of it, and one of them was that with this whole gearing thing that they have going in WoW is so stupid. It's just so unnecessary. It's so dumb. It's not going to solve anything that they're trying to engineer. It's not going to work. So I think it's there. Esport with Quest cosplay. I mean, we'd already got a mascot, right? If we could get a Ross suit made, right, you can walk around and cheer people on like a cheerleader, that'd be good. Buy TPS for the crawlers. As far as I know, I haven't had a long conversation with Svi, just a brief one about something I said in a video. I think they're happy not streaming. I'm not sure if the money's there in... Obviously, if I'm looking at it from supporting a team, there's got to be some payoff eventually. Otherwise, you're just throwing money down the drain eventually. There could be an FF14. There could be. I'm not sure it's there yet with their raid releases and stuff like that, but it could be. One thing I noticed about the caster side of it and the presentation is you need some very, very, very... very highly skilled casters who know what's going on a lot, because it's such a busy... I actually personally think WoW is easy to explain, even though a lot of people hate WoW UIs, than an FF14 one. But my experience is limited. I'm certainly not there yet in being able to pick apart a fight, but there's a lot that happens very, very quickly. So you need to be able to break that down to an audience and make it more accessible to a general audience. It's funny how Londrus was the hardest pull count boss in the raid. Yeah, and like we talked about in Allcraft, a great example of where add-ons didn't particularly help. Because add-ons was a big discussion a lot of people are having after that Race to World First. But Halundrus, add-ons didn't particularly help at all with that fight. Like, it was not much you could do. A big talking point we had during the Halundrus marathon, the gauntlet, was that Scripe was effectively useless. The outside raid leader was rendered effectively useless. The add-on crew was rendered effectively useless by Halundrus. Like, the fight was really simple, but really fucking hard. There was not much to be done there. It's such a spectacle to watch. It is, but you need... it's one of the reasons, like, certain sports are way more popular. Who was talking about this? Some really seasoned veteran commentator who I was researching for when I was getting ready to start casting. There's some video games are really hard to translate to a casual observer, and the more complex they are, the harder it is. Whereas a game like football, you kind of can pick it up in about 10 seconds. You might struggle with some of the minutiae, but football, the ball goes in the other net. That's kind of it. It's red versus blue, and they have to kick the ball into the other person's net. Like, you can, somebody who's never seen football before can grasp the general idea of what's happening in about 5 seconds, right? It's really kind of basic. And the rest of the stuff you can, yeah, what is offside? There is some minutia that needs explaining at some points. But I mean, even offside can be explained in a really simple way. So you can't just stand next to the other person's net and wait for the ball to roll over there. That's all it's for. So, like, football is something you can pick up really quickly. FF14 to an untrained eye? I mean, hell, I've got an extremely trained eye. I've got, like, I don't know, more than a decade of raid experience under my belt. And you've seen those videos of me first watching FF14 fights. It was like... Go back and rewind. I need to figure out what the hell is happening here because there's so much going on. Like, it was... It's not easy. It's not easy if you fucking understand the genre and you understand the meta, you understand what's going on with the players, you understand the class symbols for a little bit. Like, at least red, green, and blue, you understand what's happening there. Even then, it's kind of hard to pick it up. I think WoW is a little easier, but still not easy. Like, a casual observer has no idea why there's a giant chicken running around shooting lasers out of its face. You know what I mean? It's like, it's still pretty tough. And Ultimate is that, but cracked up to 15. Exactly. So, perhaps, so realistically, you're looking is like, is the FF14 community strong enough to support that? The viewership would definitely indicate there's definitely something there. For sure. What we would like to see is the actual world first guilds showing what's going on. Then you can maybe gain an idea of what's going on. But I actually think a lot of the FF players don't want that. There'll be some who want to try and make a living doing that. But not many, and maybe not in the top end. And on the same side, a lot of them like to raid blind and learn things themselves, which was really interesting for me. Like, even in the Race to World First scene, they try and do it blind. They try and figure it themselves out. So that's difficult, right? Because where's your competitive edge? Like, if someone's figured something out really early and the other teams aren't picking up on that, it kind of disseminates. Yeah, it's way more fun. I'm not saying it's not. I'm absolutely not saying that. It's way, way more fun. But from a competitive standpoint, that has to go away. And I don't think people want that either. I know they do it for fun. I'm not saying they don't. But if you want it to translate over to something like that, then that's not going to work. So it's good. I mean, I like it. I like it personally. I like it. It's cool. It's cool. Because one of the things, when I did that little brief cast on the Ultimate, I was really curious as to when somebody figured out a strat, how quickly that disseminated through the Race to World Versus, and it didn't. It didn't. Like, eventually it did. Usually after the raid, I think somebody probably checked other people's progress and was like, okay. But I would have expected it similar to, in a WoW Race to World First, if somebody figures something out, like, say, the Kel'Thuzad trinket, it's immediately used by everybody. Right? It's immediately disseminated through it. You know what I mean? Where's our special guest? Not today. I'll give you more updates on that when it's happening. I'll let you know when that's happening. It's okay. Oh, Joe, you're not chasing a carrot. You're free. I'm just talking about what the mentality might be. That's all. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? What's great about the FF14 Race to World First is that it's 8 people in a Discord, not a whole catered event with a hotel and plug-in dev team. I don't get why that's... I don't understand that one. Do you think the guys at the events aren't having fun? Or you find it more relatable that they're just people at home playing? Is that what you mean? You hate how commercial it is? Yeah. Well. Well, I'll come back to that after Slice. That's a longer conversation. And, yeah. Let's just say I'm with you. I'm with you. Because I don't think they'd mind me talking about it. I could tease you a little bit with this, but we'll come back after Slice. I had my debrief with the Echo production team on the day I did Allcraft. Yes. So I said to you on that day, right, I need to go. I've got a couple of meetings that I needed to do before I was then on Allcraft. So I was in the office for, like 17 hours? Because we wanted to do the stream as well. So I was in here for like 17 hours. And in between the stream and Allcraft, I had meetings. One of them was with the Echo production team. So we'll talk about the commercialization in a sec. You think for a sweaty game, I think the whole thing is very overproduced. I think it was... Honestly, I disagree. I think, generally speaking, I thought that was going to be the case. But personally, I think it's... Maybe I'm biased because I'm there. I think it's fucking awesome. I think it's so fun. I think the players have the best time. If they enjoy that, they get to be with all their friends. We get to be with everybody. We get to make it a really fun experience and enjoy it and live and breathe the energy of it together. I fucking really, really like it. I really, really like it. Ha! Woden, you fucking loser. Yeah, I really, really like it. Not to say... It can't be overproduced. I've been on overproduced events. Very overproduced events. And it doesn't have that feel. So it depends how you run the event. Ultimately, every event is different. Like, Liquid and Echo's event was not the same thing. When it was at Red Bull, it wasn't the same thing. When it was in Las Vegas, it was not the same thing. Like, Las Vegas, I think, was really overproduced. In fact... After Slice. For a race to level 60, I think it was very overproduced, for sure. I'm going to pull a Ross and win this shit. If I don't get knocked out immediately, I'll be more than happy today, honestly. But yeah, we'll come back to that. There's an interesting conversation there that I had very recently. Because they tried to debate me. They very much tried to debate me, and Thankfully, I passed the test. I passed the test. Oh, there's so many crawlers here that are going to die. Oh, God. Oh, you're all dead. You're all dead. You're all absolutely dead. Achievable goals. I have a very different vision. I always think of it like if I was producing the Race to World first, right? Obviously. Look at what we set up. Yeah, obviously I think about it that way. So I think about it like, how would I like to see it? This is going to be a bloodbath. I feel... Alright, my gamble on this is one person or two people max survive this. This is going to be brutal. This is going to be bad. Yeah. There's just... I need to bind the interact button. I'm not even going to be able to click the gold. One down. One down. I saw someone go. One down. Yeah, no way. There's no way I'm clicking that. Oh no, greeters! Greeter wipeout! My X is bound to something else. X is my mounts. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be bad. It's gonna be really bad. I'm going for the gold. I'm going for the gold. I'm going for the gold. Okay, you're all of the gold. You're all of the gold. We're so dead. There's way too many people here. You baited that like it was a raid mechanic, man. You literally baited that like it was a raid mechanic. I should have moved last second. I should have absolutely moved last second. I still think you're all getting wiped out, though. Bye, Chris! Okay, out of like 100 plus people. That's not bad. That's not bad. That kind of look. I mean, I think we baited that. There were so many people there. Congratulations. Gay Bulge with another victory. Boris with a win. Okay. 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 Yeah. Not bad. Check the Twitter ratings. Final Fantasy transition. Will do. GG. GG. Anyway, I want to talk about this. So, in the Echo meeting, production suggests to me is, would you have preferred it, Mike, if we got like a proper announcer's desk that could seat like 4 or 5 people with the logo and stuff on it, so we could have all, you could have all had a screen, You could have all had like pens to write things, you know, things like that. And I just went, absolutely not. Absolutely not. That would have been horrendous. Like, that's not for me. I know some people prefer that style, but absolutely not, right? Absolutely not. I do not want that at all. That's like, it takes away the family feel so much. It takes away that family feel. And in fact, my suggestion was, so it would have been something like this, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Like this kind of style. Something like that. Where am I now, camera-wise? I'm back in position. Okay. Something like this. My suggestion to the Race to World First, when I was talking to it about Roger about a year or so ago, was let's get an Airbnb with a swimming pool and let's do interviews in the swimming pool in trunks, floating around with beers during breaks. So we could have got Lorgok in just his trunks and just floated around the swimming pool with microphones doing like, so it felt like a LAN party. That's what I was like, let's make it feel like a LAN party, right? Because that's just a lot more fun in my eyes. Like, I don't like this. This is not for me. This is really not for me. And I think maybe I have these pictures. Hold on. Hold fire. That was from June 17, 2009. That's not the one. That's not the one. Might be here. Shared with you. Shared with you. Bump, ba bump, ba bump. Hold. Oh, maybe not. Nightcry. What a game. I thought I had the Vegas pictures here. I might have. To show you, like, not what I was after all. And it was really weird. I think it has to stay family looking because it's super fun. Like, I think if it starts to look like a proper eSport. And the thing is, the sponsors and stuff who like put on these events, they want it to look like that because that's what they know. They want it to look like that. They want it to look like you. They want you in a suit. I mean, they want you in a suit. They want you with a tie on. Very relatable, right? Very relatable as gamers. That's how we all look every day, right? We all look like that. They want us in a suit and a tie. They want you with some shiny fucking shoes on, even though they can't see your feet. And I'm like, what are you fucking... What? Who plays... We're going to be talking about a raid fight for 2 weeks, dude. Like, what are you talking about? Let me... I understand. Like, I have... unintentionally, my dick has been out on production, but luckily it was during rehearsal. I was wearing some shorts, and the couch in Germany was really low. I didn't know that before I got there, so we were going for rehearsal. We were going for some rehearsal, and the couch was really low, so I sit like this, and I'm like, right, welcome to the Race to World First, and does all that. Right, because I like doing the intro. And apparently my little snake man was giving him the old fish eye. I didn't know. I was chilling. I was like, well, I don't expect to be sat like this on a day-to-day basis. So they're like, Mike, can you cross your legs? That's all the message I got. I was like, oh, okay. Like, okay, sorry. Don't you wear underwear? I didn't that day. I can't remember why. Like, generally I do wear underwear, but I wasn't that day. I think I just got off a plane or something. I literally just got off a plane. I had to go and do rehearsals, like, immediately. The one time, yeah, like, I do. Look. Got underwear. I've got underwear. I do wear underwear. But I just on that day, I was in a rush. I think I've been sat on a plane and chilling and doing stuff. What kind of barbarian goes commando? It can be nice sometimes. Gotta let it all hang out. You know? Sometimes you gotta let the boys breathe. You know what I mean? No underwear on the plane? No, I didn't. I wouldn't travel in no underwear. I think I got off the plane and I had to get changed quickly because it had been like a fucking really long flight. And I just threw on some shorts and had to head down to rehearsals real. I was told I was needed for like 20 minutes. Let's just some context. It was like, we need you for 20 minutes. That's it. So I was like, go and freshen up and then let's go. That was it. So I just threw on some fucking just threw on some shorts and just got down there, you know? That was it. That was it. I thought you'd find this thing interesting to talk about aiding, but this is a tool we got somehow made personally for my static and others. Toolbox Gaming Space. Strap Maker? Oh, cool. 20 minutes for casting out. I think I had a quick shower. That's all. That's all. I just had a quick shower. It was fine. It was fine. It was fine. Why are you caring about my underwear so much? You leave my underwear alone, man. You leave my underwear alone. Right, let me win. Hanging weight. Yesterday at family dinner, I told my partners you taught me what casting couch is. After my mom sent me to my room with no dinner, I could hear her scream and cry non-stop. Not to spoil it for you, but your mum has definitely fucked on your couch. Hardcore. Sorry to put that image in your head, but you brought it up. But I'm just letting you know, 100%, your mum has been fucking rat-a-tat-tatted on that couch. Sorry, guys who look at your parents like they never have sex, but trust me, they do. They do. They do. And she did a great job. Of course. Of course. How do you think you were born? Exactly. Never look at your mum the same way again. Don't, man. Let that dude have fun. Sorry to tell you, there was a period before the kids were born. It was a good time. It was a good time. Okay, that's just fucking bullshit. That's some straight bullshit. We're at least shaving down there. What, at the tip of my dick? How do you shave the tip? Why would you shave the tip of your dick? You have a hairy dickhead? Like a microphone? Like Bob Ross? You got Bob Ross cock? What are you talking about? The hell? I mean, if you have that issue, I do suggest shaving it. Yeah, I do suggest carefully. Carefully. Oh, come on! Really? Seven, 8, 9. Okay, easy. Whatever, man. I don't fucking care. Whatever, man. Whatever. Stop laughing at me. You guys suck. You guys suck. I want my mail. You guys suck. Shouldn't that Bob Ross overlay go lower? Look, man. Hey, you all gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? In the latest drama talk, you mentioned a play retelling of Realm Reborn. Anywhere to watch that? Yeah, if someone could link it, for sure. It's one of the most incredible things I've seen in an MMO ever. It's good. It's also on the FF14 subreddit. It's good. 2 gifts? Why do I have 2 gifts? Dear Florino, head to Horizon and fly to the west. You will see a statue knocked over with a quest called The Greatest Story Ever Told. Adventure awaits. Hmm. 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 P.S. I had written a long RP message for that previous mail, but it limits you to 200 characters, so just pretend. Okay. Adventure? Hmm. Hmm. Who sent me this? A 5-piece set of wild rose attire. Warning, a rose by any other name would not smell as sweet. Squeenix sent me this? Yoshi P sent me a present? Thank you for playing Final Fantasy XIV. Enclosed is a set of Leonhardt attire. Brooding angst optional. Ew! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh, absolutely not. Wait. Mayhaps? Actually, way better. Like, unironically, way better. Not even joking. Unironically, it's not good, but it's way better, right? It is. Unironically, it is way better that way. I don't want it. But it is better. Ruined than the black? Yeah, it's not a good outfit by any means, but it's way better in the yellow. Am I going to kill Bill? No. I'm not going to kill Bill. Ryan Khan, thank you. Little Legolas, hey, thank you. Flowtech, Imagine Lucia. Hello, everyone. The Hardcore Casuals, Jigman, Krakatoa, David, Luna. Thank you very much for joining. You're like the third Mario brother from that live action movie? Are you knocking the Mario Brothers original movie? Go and check out this quest. Alright, I'll have a quick look. I'm not promising. I want to play FF6 today. Our boy Edgar's craving attention, and he deserves it. Go to Horizon and fly west. Knocked over statue. Alright. Not that one, I guess. The one over here. Can't remember what the name was. What in the fuck? I don't like that. I don't like that. Chris. What's up? We got the thingy on. Fixed. The greatest story never told. The realm of Eorzea is filled with countless mysteries, but is only one which Valiant Heart wishes to... Valiant Heart? Elements, wheels, parts, gibberish. Utter gibberish. As I live and breathe, a warrior of light, I have seen your like in years. Not since bloody Cartno, certainly. I see you refuse to confirm or deny my assessment, keeping a low profile, are we? Very well. I shall speak of this to no one. By the by, my name is Valiant Heart. A pleasure to meet you, my lady. Ah, look at us. Two veterans burdened with experiences beyond the common man's ken. I say we should be friends, you and I. To that end, I shall share with you my reason for being here, and in so doing, deepen our bond. Tell me, have you heard of Wineboard? He was an explorer of some renown 10 years ago, though he regrettably retired and passed on not long ago. It is said that he discovered a treasure worth 100 million gil. That's right, 100 million gil. Wineboard called it the most precious secret of Lalafuto III, who was Sultan of Baladia some 700 years ago. You think that we might do with such a treasure? Aye, I say we. Or should you aid me in my search, I would gladly share the spoils. What say you, my friend? Should you choose to undertake this quest, you will receive no guidance from the journal or the duty list. You will need to read the text carefully and decipher the clues to determine your next course of action. Okay. I have done this once before for Master Matoya, and I cracked it instantly. But I also did it in Eureka just fine. I'll try the first one. Moreover, it may be unwise to rely on other adventurers for assistance, as their clues and objectives may differ from yours. Oh no. The path your quest may take and rewards you may receive are unknown. Yet knowing this, will you follow in the footsteps of Wineboard and seek out the treasure of Lalafuto III? Okay. Sure. Of course you will. Only a great fool would turn her back on phenomenal wealth and everlasting glory. Now then, to the task at hand. Upon this statue of the Silent King is written a message, left to us by Wineboard himself, which I believe will lead us to the treasure. Alas, it is encoded, and deciphering it is no small feat. See for yourself, I have only finished the first passage. What is worse, the contents are nigh unintelligible. It appears to be a riddle, but beyond that I cannot say, and so I would turn to you. If you solve the riddles I decipher, then together we can claim the treasure of Lalafuto III. A simple arrangement, yes? Then let us begin at once. Look at the statue for the first riddle. Carved upon the statue is a series of strange characters. Next to them, written in chalk, you find Valiant Heart's translation. Althespes rete. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, wind. The wheel must turn anew. Eureka! It's only a realm reborn. Okay, so it can't be Eureka. Alright. Is it an anagram? Perhaps we have to put them in order. Notepad. Can I solve even the first clue? Probably not. This is one of those things where someone immediately gets it and is then like super frustrated that I don't get it. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, wind. Okay, so my first guess. Let's see again. You've got it. My first guess is it's some sort of anagram, or the wheel must turn anew. The wheel must turn anew. Right, let me have a quick reminder of places. I don't remember many Realm Reborn places. See if this prompts something. So it can only be somewhere around here. Okay. I only got it because I read chat. I haven't seen the answer yet. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, and wind. So this could also refer to the primals. So it could be Ifrit, Ramu, Leviathan, Titan, Garuda, and Shiva. So it could also be the primals. So does that matter in any way? I assume it's trying to give us a location. That would be my guess. What does he say? The Thaumaturges summoned one of their own from the ossuary to inspect this message when it was first found. He came and went in less than a bell, having determined at a glance that it wasn't Baladian in origin. Now, the treasure we seek belonged to a Baladian sultan, and there must be a reason why Winebard chose to mark the statue. That fellow Yararyuko was his name, I believe, may have insight into this riddle. Okay, so do we go to the Thaumaturges Guild? Let's try that. Let's go and see the Lalas. Not the Yayaki. Ah. Aha! You wish to speak of ancient Balladia? It'll be my pleasure to converse with a fellow student of history. Wait. This isn't about Winebard's message, is it? Then you must be another wide-eyed treasure hunter searching for the lost treasure of Lalafuto III. Winebard was a skilled storyteller, and you would be forgiven for thinking his tales were all true. Even now I cannot say if he was lying to us or himself. You say you deciphered his message. Very well, let us hear it. Fire, lightning, water, earth, ice, and wind. The wheel must turn anew. The 6 elements, but the order is wrong. Okay. So, lightning first, which would be TH. The spark of lightning ignites when it strikes, and thus fire is born, which is AL. The heat of fire renders to ash all that it touches, and thus earth is born, which is RE. The density of earth shuns sun and harbours cold, so that would be ice. Oh no. It's Thal's respite. Thal's respite. Okay. Alright. Progress. Yeah. Alright. And armor ice melts away, and thus water is born. Alright, progress. The moistness of water mists and rises, and thus wind is born. And gusts and sighs of wind gather the clouds, and thus lightning is born. Wait, does it circle back round? Shit. Thal's respite. Okay. A passage from essences and permutations, in case you're unaware. Anyway, I have no idea where Winebard might meant to say. Okay, so we go to Thal's respite. Okay. Where the fuck is that? I have no idea. Alright, I mean, where is it? I'm going to Google it otherwise. Where's Thal's respite? Oh, do we not know? I assume it's in Thanalan somewhere. Okay, it's got to be in Thanalan, because this is where they worship in. I can do this. I believe. Central. Butch. I might have to zoom in a bit here. The Gate of Thal. Okay, that's into Uldar. Sultan Tree. The Gate of Thal is in Central. Okay. The Invisible City. Aha! Alright, we're cooking on gas. Alright, to Drybone. This quest is fucking easy, man. Easy. I do not know enough FF14 lore to nail this down, though, so... We're gonna get stuck at some point. But we're making progress so far. Alright. The reward for this is dog, isn't it? It's absolute dog shit. Fly, my pretty. I like this, though. This is good. If these riddles keep making sense, and there's a little pointer as to where we go, I don't think there's a problem. Huh. Fuck. Hmm. Am I missing something maybe on the way in? Don't you be giving me clues as to what I'm looking for. Don't spoil it now. Can't go through the door. Can I click on any of these? Usually there's a sparkly. Any sparklies? The wheel must turn anew. It has to be here. We are in the right place. Yes. Yes, we are. Let's check outside. Maybe he scribbled on something at the doorway? Hmm. Yeah, it's eerie. It's eerie. At long last, does the wheel turn anew? Are you the one for whom I have waited? Praise the 12. Master Winebard told me it might be years, even decades, until one came. If someone came. I swore an oath, so I couldn't... You don't understand. This is all so exciting, but you're not here for that. Or for me. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? This is Master Winebard's journal, and it belongs to you now. No, that's not true. It was always yours, and you had yet to claim it, that's all. Keep it close, fellow explorer. This is only the beginning. Okay. Wait, what? Can't I use it? A thick yet compact tome filled with cryptic riddles and queer sketches. If only one knew its secrets, the log could quite possibly be the key to discovering Wondrous treasure. So I wonder if we have to take this back to Valiant Heart. Let's try that. Let's try to take this back to Valiant Heart. Okay. Which was Horizon to the west. Oh, it's on my quest log. Okay. All right, we got a clue. All right, sweet. Yo, this is really intriguing, actually. I'm having fun. I'm gonna have fun until I get fucking stuck, and then I'm gonna be annoyed. Floor, you've returned. Tell me, have you solved Winebard's riddle? Where did it lead you? The journal of the explorer himself. I knew I was right to trust in you. I have news to share as well, though it's not quite as uplifting. I have deciphered another passage, only to find myself confronted with yet another inscrutable riddle. But I'm sure you'll have no trouble with it, given how quickly you deduced the answer to the first one. You'll find my translation next to the messages before. I'm counting on you, my puzzle aficionado. Okay, next puzzle. Cardboard statues of series of strange characters next time written in chalk. Oh my fucking god. Okay. 260516082518041809060. Yahel knows her sums. Yahel is a name that rings a bell. I've met this person before. I've met this person before. Fuck. I know that name. I feel like it was in the old marketplace or something like that. Yaheel knows his sums. What does he say? Oh, right, that's it. That's the only clue we're getting. That's it. I don't know. I kind of want to find out where the person is. Fuck. Yahel knows us. Yahel. I know I've met that person before. My gut instinct is the old marketplace. The alleyway. Name check. Not there. No, not here. I'm Googling where Jahel is. I can't remember. I'm not cheating. I can't remember the name of every fucking NPC and their location in the game, man. That's crazy. They're in North Shroud somewhere. Okay. I was way off. I was way off. That's not cheating, man. As if you can remember every NPC in the world. God, I don't remember this area at all. Oh my god. There's somewhere here. Name every NPC. Yeah, exactly, right? There are certain stretches that are just... What we're going to do is fly around the map for days. Rich could do it. Where have I spent time in North Shroud? That's what I should think on. Where have I spent time in North Shroud where I would have spoke to this person? It's not that big a place. Let's go over to this town up here. This is Beast Tribes. This is Ixal Beast Tribes. I can't remember why. I know the name. I just don't know why we spent time with them. Removal. Blydood, I remember that name as well. This is familiar. This is familiar. Bertie. Zahn. Okay, not here on a preliminary look. Okie dokie. So... Logging grounds, the Spire, the Serpent Gate. Could be near the Serpent. Oh, there's another settlement down south. Hold on, hold on. Another settlement down south. Let's check the hedge tree real quick. Real quick, real quick. I assume there's a riddle at the end of this involving the sums. I wonder if they're coordinates. What could the numbers mean? Coordinates seems likely. So we need to know what the X and Y values are. There's people here with quests. Who are they? I remember that guy. We had to... that guy was constantly bitching about something. The hell! Woohoo! Not here either. Maybe at a Florental Spire. Maybe there. Did I check everybody here? I don't think I did. Are there people in the houses? Come Ah! Ha ha! Why Bod carved a riddle on a statue and included my name along with it? I ought to be flattered, but I'm just confused. This sums nonsense reminds me of all the times he argued with me over his bill. Time and time again, I would have to show him the calculations, and when I was finished, he would always apologize in some queer way. I learned the letters of mathematics, but alas, not the grammar. I don't know why. A simple sorry would have sufficed. They're letters. Are they? Is it just the alphabet? But the alphabet is larger than that. Okay. What were the numbers again? These are the numbers. But, I mean, some of them have to be, like... Okay, so I'm going to assume... Okay, this looks like it makes sense. Okay, okay, so we could divide them up. Alright, okay. So... Yeah, this works. So there are 26... We've got 26 letters in the alphabet. So we would go... Z... A, B, C, D, E. That's 16. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 8. Zephyr. Zephyr Drift? I'm not sure I know where this place is. Zephyr Drift. Is this a place? Is Zephyr Drift a place? Okay, let's have a quick scan. Zephyr Drift. Let's start, let's do upper. We'll work from the bottom up. Zelma's Run, not there. Fool's Falls. Zephyr Drift. That really doesn't ring a bell. Ducks. Zephyr Gate. Zephyr Drift. It's there. Okay. That looks like a big area, though. Let's go here. Okay. What are we looking for? Can I not get into it? Is it in lower? Oh, it's this whole area. Is this whole area Zephyr Drift? I think it's just this area here. It'd be nice if it said to me Zephyr Drift. That would be sweet. Any clues as to who I'm looking for? Okay, this is Zephyr Drift. Thank you, game. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, what am I looking for here? Let's have a little browse around. Until the sort of name changes and means I'm in a different area. Is there a cave? Oh, 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 oh. Exciting. Magic runes float across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Seeker of truth, seeker of treasure and truth, I congratulate you and bid you welcome. Who are you, I wonder, and why have you come this far? What drives you to solve my riddles, and what do you expect to find? Nothing. This is a complete debate by my chat. You must wonder what kind of man I was as well. Doubtless you have heard stories, some more flattering than others. But I have rambled enough, and you must be rewarded. Allow me to share with you a verse written by my favourite poet. Clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Let's read this all the way through first. I can't read that all the way through. Son of a bitch. Okay, we need to go see Valiant Heart. Maybe that was... oh, that's going to be important. Shit. Okay, let me write this down. Clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. This might come important to the overall thing. Obsession consumes me. A thirst for the taboo. I mean, does that mean you read fetish porn? I don't know. Okay. Got it. Okay. 2 down. Easy. We're a bunch of winners. Good luck. I mean, we've beaten 2. We've beaten 2. All I've had to do is Google the location, like the zone of one of the characters. Okay. A message written in magic runes. Amazing. But the concept was rather disappointing, now that I think on it. I was expecting a clue on the treasure's location. Oh, I almost forgot. I finished translating another riddle. Why don't you go and take a look? Okay, here we go. Riddle number 3. Oh my god, he's a fucking zoomer. Alright. Under tranquilities... Make sure I get the capitalizations right here. Footpaths. Capital S. The members of the Marauders Guild understand the importance of etiquette. So the capitalizations are U-R-U-O-S. Urus. Urus. And F. Does that have relevance? Is that another anagram, maybe? U-R-U... Rufus. Rufus. Right? Okay, which translates to Rufus. So, is there a Rufus in the Marauders Guild? That's my next question. Where is the Marauders Guild? It is in Limsa, I believe. I think the Marauders Guild was in Limsa. Yep. Is there a Rufus in here? Ah! A treatise on cultivating interpersonal relationships and influencing others catches your eye. You open it to the bookmark page and take note of an underlined passage. A deliberate display of emotion, as befits the situation, can be effective in deepening your relationship with others. So we need to emote at somebody called Rufus? Any Rufus? Want to buy one Rufus? Huh. Oh, sorry. Raina. Somebody outside, maybe? There's not an emote with those letters, is there? Mayhap. A deliberate display of emotion as befits the situation can be effective in deepening your relationship with others. I've missed a letter, have I? Oh, I have. I've missed an O. Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. Shit, so it's not a Rufus. Okay. I jumped to conclusions. There's an O. So what does that mean? R-U-F-O-S. Is this an anagram? I want to say it's an anagram. It's an anagram or an emote, I think. Could be a location as well. It'll be in general. I just want to check. Is there anybody around who has a name that's even similar to those? Hi, it's me, Rufus. Shut up. Shut up, man. No, the guy down here wasn't called that. I missed another capital. One of the I's was capitalized, was it? Did I miss a capital I? I did. So it's Uroufis. Right, there's nobody here with a name even remotely befitting those letters. In Tranquilities. Okay. Under Tranquility's footpaths. Right, is Tranquility a place? That's my next question. Is Tranquility a place? Under Tranquility's footpaths. So... wasn't there a Tranquility Lake somewhere, if I remember right? Is there a place in Limsa that's called Tranquility? Airship landing, Maelstrom. I'm just thinking where there'd be footpaths, but there could also be a bridge out in the town. Okay, let's try, okay. I think there's a Tranquility River. Rogue River. This is tricky. Lower. At least it's limited to a realm reborn. This is fun. Skull, Serpent, Satasha. Bronze Lake. My thought process is there's a place called Tranquility, and underneath one of the things there'll be somebody that we have to emote with. Not there. Come on. Show me something that says Tranquility. Camp Tranquil! Okay. 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 Under Tranquility's footpaths. As you move closer to the light, it begins to grow dim, as if retreating from your presence. Perhaps you should reconsider your approach. Okay, I need to emote this thing then. Slash. Dope. Now, is there a clue with the letters? Is there an emote? Okay. This is so hard not to look at you guys. I bet I'm driving you fucking mad. I'm sorry. Is that a special one? I can't see anything that suits those letters. It said an expression that feels appropriate. Cry? Slash cry doesn't exist. I mean, how would we feel? Kneel? I wonder if he'll do something. Pay respect? Maybe salute it. Maybe salute? Did say the Marauders Guild. No. Imperial salute? Probably not. I think it's going to activate if we do something. It's got to be a general one, right? It's got to be something everybody has. Comfort. Oh, I'm not doing it at it. For fuck's sake. This is not the way. The clue's here. Uroufis. Can't see anything that fits. Oh, it's furious. There we go. Found it. Found it, I think. Ah! There we go. Magic runes float across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. I could not see furious in that anagram anywhere. Okay, seeker of treasure and truth, I must congratulate you once more. Let us celebrate your latest accomplishment with another verse from my favorite poet. Okay, let's write this down in case we need this. Perchance we meet in public. Be not a beguiler. Be not a beguiler. Ply me not with honeyed words. And spare me glances alluring. Interesting. Okay, so the poem is: clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Perchance we meet in public. Be not a beguiler. Ply me not with honeyed words, and spare me glances alluring. Okay. I don't know whether the poem will come out important later, but maybe. Okay. Alright, so far we've had 2 anagrams, an alphabet decipher, nothing too tricky. It's more about, like, location knowledge has been the most important thing. Alright, what you got for us? You had to do what to trigger the message? I know Wineboard has some skills with magics, but that beggars belief. And curiosity aside, why is he continuing to spout poetry? Ah, never mind. But now let us focus on the next riddle, which I found translating. It's waiting for you. Okay, here we go. If sword plus sword equals dagger, then return to me with a warrior or W of O. The master of the markets has my list. Okay. If sword plus sword equals dagger, all capitalized, then return to me with a W of O. Master of the markets has my list. Okay, so if a sword plus a sword equals a dagger, then return to me with a W of O. The master of the markets has my list. So, master of the markets, I think that's one of the Lalafels. I always forget their names. It's not Teleji. I mean, the master of the markets you feel is going to be Uldar. But where would they be? It's not Teleji, it's the other little fella. But I think they don't hang out down here. If sword plus sword equals dagger. Okay, so is that going to turn into a math problem, maybe? Then return to me with a W of O. The master of the markets has my list. The master of the markets. I might be stuck here. Master of the markets. Never mind. Oh, I'll take dumb luck over smart any day of the week. Any day of the week. I'll take dumb luck any day of the fucking week. Okay. The adventurer returns, asking after a wine board, yes? I remember now. He requested my assistance in locating a number of items many years ago. However, his list lacked sufficient information and I was unable to proceed. Fortunately, I am loath to dispose of any documents related to business. Now, where did I... Ah, here we are. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. I mean, to be fair, we did go to the markets. It did make sense it was Uldar, so not that lucky, but pretty lucky. I was definitely going to think about where the hell one of the Lalafell princes was landing. Malachite. 4 equals choker. Okay. I'm going to need a bigger notepad. Five equals sunstone. 6 equals earrings. 7 equals ring. 8 equals bracelet. To be fair, it matters not if it were more detailed. A dead man cannot pay a finder's fee after all. Is that all we're getting? Okay. That's all we're getting. Pearl, fluorite, malachite, choker, sunstone, earrings, ring, bracelet. If sword plus sword equals dagger. And that's all the clues we're getting for this? Sword plus sword equals dagger. Then return to me with a W of O. Okay. So nothing out of them starts with a W. So it's not a translation of the first letters. Sword plus sword equals daggers. So I think there's some way of translating sword. Could it be... No, it's not the 5 letters that translate into that. Sword plus sword. I'm thinking that the W of O both appear in sword. Can you see a notepad? Sure. This is where we're up to. Sword plus sword equals dagger. Then return to me with a W of O. The master of the markets has my list. So we've done that. 1 equals pearl, fluorite, malachite, choker. So could this be a crafting thing that I'm just not clear on? Maybe. Maybe I've not done enough crafting. Can we rearrange sword into something? No. Relevances of pearl, fluorite, malachite, choker, sunstone, earrings, ring, bracelet. So I feel like these are components, right? Because then we could get whatever W is of the O. Something like that. Okay, another potential. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh. Okay, are each of these relevant to these? And then we could apply the numbers to them, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 5. Oh, slightly too many. There's 9 letters utilized here. And only 8 in the list. Because then we could do the math to make them add up, but not quite. Not quite. Yeah, no backseating. I'm trying to... I'm a bit stuck on this one now. Choker, sunstone, earrings, ring, bracelet. A W of O. What does that translate into? Which makes me think 2 of something. Well, we're not actually handing anything in. Okay, we should think about this a little bit. So we're not actually going to be able to turn something in to the guy. Like, or maybe we do. Maybe we have to physically give him something to the box. Maybe it's an item we turn in. Sword plus sword equals dagger. It's 8, not 9. I count that wrong. 5. Oh, because the D. Yeah, you're right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the D's used twice. Okay, so 8 things that translate into something here. So we need to do a maths puzzle. Let's get a box drawn. A box will make this considerably easier. Double D's nuts. Ayo. Okay. So, dagger is half of sword. Yeah, now we need math. Dagger is half of sword. Yeah, now we've got to do math. Math time. So we have to assume that this is going to be a high number. So we can say something like E has to be 7. R appears in both, so it's probably somewhere mid-range, like 4. G appears twice, so that might be 5. Which leaves me... Essentially, that's 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3, 4, 6. Now, even if this works, though, how do we get them? Maybe once we know the numbers that go into. Oh, I kind of like that actually. Maybe if once we know the numbers that go into each word, they're then in numerical order. Maybe something like that. So that equals 30. Too high. Okay, so we need to tone this down a little bit. Some people in the back can't see. Yeah, I'm just doing some quick messing around with numbers. I'm adjusting numbers as we go. Won't be long. I'm still not sure how we possibly put these in order. I think it probably just is numerical order once we get there. $17, $21, $27. That needs to be an even number. Or it won't work. Range. R for 3. Make W4. That works. 10, 20, 6, 34. Okay. And then 5, 8, 16. Too high. Alright, sword just has to have lower numbers in it. Yeah. Choose the D. $18. I'm almost there. 24, 27. 34, 18. Very close. Crawlers have taken over the CIA. Get in-game add-on for it? No. No in-game add-ons. We're very close. I've got 34 and 18 right now. So I need a very slight adjustment, that's all, and we're done. And so I think... Where do we want to make this adjustment? We probably only want 1/8. Okay, so if we make A8, and then change D to 6, that might just do it. 5, 6, 7, 10. So that makes that 16. And 10, 18, 24. 23. Slightly wrong again. Get the weak chorus team on it. We're almost there. Did the math off screen? Google confirmed. I mean, no. I'm literally doing it here. We need to get... We're very close, as you can see. It's like one number adjustment is what's needed. I'm thinking we change the G to a 4 and the W to 5. No, that's going to make that uneven. W always wow. I'm still concerned as to what the answer is going to be. Like, we're very close to getting the solution. You have to be very close with how we switch these. That's the only thing. No, we're not Googling it. We're getting it. We don't want that to go up too much. I also might be on the wrong path here. But it's very close. So, what's the change? We need to just swap 2 around somewhere. Which one did we change? If we change the G to a 4 and make that 5, no, because that'll make that, maybe? Does that work? Five, 6, 7, 8, 11, 17, 10, 18, 26, 32. Yeah, one more number. One more adjustment. We can't go 7 for the 6. That wouldn't work. Or if we make E the 6. Make D the 7. Ten, 8, 18, 26, 32, 10, 18. No, not correct. Wrong way. Wrong way. Yeah. Question. It's what to change, because you also need to keep it so it's... This needs to be an even number when it comes out the other end. So... we need to up this number and drop this ever so slightly. So don't we just swap the 4 and the 5 here? I'm going to go around in circles on this, aren't I? I can already feel it in my bones. 10, 20, 28, 34. 10, 12, 16, 17. We did it. Right? We're correct. Am I wrong? 28, 34. 10, 16, 17. Yeah. If sword equals 17, 17 plus 17 equals 34. So how does that help us? So returns to me with a choker of fluorite. What does that mean? Hmm. Can we buy that? What if there's a vendor for one? Huh! There must be a cheaper version. They don't want you to spend 20 grand on this. Jeweler friend? Alright, I don't mind getting help on this. Where would I buy a fluorite choker from? Oh, does somebody have one? If this is correct, I'm actually really impressed with myself. Okay, we got one. Thank you, Shy. Alright, if I'm totally on the wrong path with this, I'm actually going to be pissed, but I think we're right. Oh, the dude's gone. So where are we taking this? Back to Camp Tranquility? Fuck, I can't remember where. Oh, there it is. I can't remember where we're taking this. Not here. Do we need to... maybe I need to give it to somebody at the market. Oh, we're still in the wrong place. The dude's here. That returns. I don't know if this is where we're supposed to take it. It says return to me. Where would I take this thing? Where would I take this thing? Maybe I wear it. No. Maybe I take it to the statue. Maybe I take it to, horizon. Maybe something will happen at the statue. I would prefer to know if I'm wrong or not. Because I can adjust the numbers into different places. Nothing happens. Okay. Do we put them in? We could put them in numerical order. Certainly for the individuals. Like, for example, W could be 2. I don't think I can change the 3, but I probably can. Which would make O the 4. Like, those can change around, but the others, to keep it balanced. I mean, we could... Okay, in theory, we could move some around here. So R appears in both, as does D. So we could say the R was 7. That isn't particularly relevant to what this guy needs. He needs a W of O. So just swapping them actually changes the thing a bit. Yeah, not seeing it. So that doesn't make sense now. A fluorite of choker? That doesn't work. How else do I manipulate this? We have a balanced equation. I don't want to mess with it. Maybe I have to. What's the other ordering we could do? Okay, it's got to be the order. Either that, or I'm just like figuring something out that it doesn't want me to do, and it just coincidentally works. Which could be the case. It's just I've managed to coincidentally make it balance, but it doesn't need to. Maybe. But it would make sense that these equate into the numbers. I mean, sword plus sword equals dagger equals some sort of math, equals a maths equation, right? And then W of O, once you've figured out those numbers, should accommodate this. That's my logic on it, anyway. Or I am right, and I just don't know how to turn the fucking quest in. Master Marcus has my lids. Where's my other notes? Do. I mean, I have it equipped. Maybe I don't need to do that. I'm really not sure where we turn this in. You're Googling it? I think we're close. I think we're close. I think we're very close. I just don't know where it's gone wrong. That's the thing. I don't know where we've gone wrong. Like, these are the only two numbers that need to be swapped around in some way. These are the only ones that are of relevance. So we could also move the S. Right? We could also do that. Which then we could, I mean, logically we could change that to, because obviously what you want it to be is one of these three, and then the item it equates to. Although Sunstone comes in at number 5, actually. But either way, so we could do. I mean, it's not a pearl necklace, is it? Are they that cheap? They could be going that way, that it's a pearl necklace. Although it's technically a pearl choker. It could be that as well. I mean, it could literally be a pearl necklace. Let's go back here. I think you can buy all the items and brute force it. But that's not as fun, is it? I mean, you could technically just buy all the combinations and just make it happen. I'm willing to try the pearl choker, though. Fluorite earrings, sunstone earrings. I have to guess it comes from here. Because this guy just sells them really cheap. They don't sell anything pearl. Okay. They don't sell anything pearl. What they do sell is a lot of earrings. I'm going to try this out of curiosity. I'm really curious if this works. If so, I want to backtrack as to why this would work. But I don't know where you turn it in. The specific note was, if Sword Equals Dagger, then return to me with a something of something. The Master of the Markets has my list. So it says return to me. But didn't he say that? Wasn't this the clue that was... No, okay. Let me go to Horizon real quick. I kind of wish we could turn it into somebody. So at least I could know where to try if we're on the right path or not. Well, I'm not even sure where we try this out. Bastard. I'm not seeing where we've gone wrong. We'll drag these out of here. Okay. Where are we wrong here? Sword plus sword equals dagger. So we got sword to equal 17. 17 plus 17 equals 34, which equals dagger. We got that to work. Then return to me with a W of O. The master of the markets has my list. So there's an ordering issue. That's got to be it. There's an ordering issue. Otherwise, the answer would present itself, and we would have W and O in the correct place, and that would give us the correct answer. So there's an ordering issue. So what is the specific order? That's got to be the premise here, is that the order is incorrect. So how do we alter the order in order to make this work? Can't really go numerical unless we start swapping around the values of a couple of the items. I think I'm dead set on here. I think I'm on a one track instead of seeing something that's standing out to me. I think we're in a forest tree situation. How do I adjust it now? I wonder if it's taking into account the alphabet. And that's the clue. All the numbers are entirely wrong because all that's relevant is the W and O. There's only so much finagling I can do with the W and O itself. Which means the numbers are probably wrong. That's kind of a bummer. That's kind of a bummer. Huh. Let's have a piss. I'm not taking my phone. I'm not taking my phone. My phone is here. Let's have a pee. I need to look at this with different eyes. I'm definitely on the wrong path. I need different eyes. New eyes. not watching. Okay. I can't think of anything. I can't think of where it's wrong. All we can manipulate is the S, W, and O. The R and D have to go into that one. Sword isn't 17? What? 10, 16, 17. What do you mean? I've used all the right numbers, haven't I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You got this. What else can I do? What else can I do? Let's go back to square one. Sword plus sword equals dagger. 8 different letters used. We've got 8 numbers that appropriate items. So what is that? That equates. The numbers have to equate to the letters. They have to. We could make them balance so that sword plus sword equals the same as dagger. We could do that. But that doesn't give us an order. So the order's got to be wrong somehow. But the order is kind of free-flowing. So this has to be incorrect somehow. Because the order should be static in order to give the correct answer. It has to be. Oh, thank you so much for the subs, man. Thank you. So how can I manipulate this so that the numbers are in a static order? How do I do that? How do I do that? There needs to be a fixed order of numbers. Come on, brain. See it. It ain't that difficult. This is like something my kids would do. It's annoying because everything I've done seems correct. But I know that the issue is the order. We've tried brute forcing a little bit by just manipulating those, so it can't be that. Think simpler. Think simpler. Think simpler. I mean, the other quests were not complicated once we figured them out, so it's something simpler. Could... Alright, it's not alphabetical. Could these... not be addition? Could these just be a number? Like 1337 plus 1337 equals something. Could it be that? Does that work? That seems even more complicated. But maybe not. So 2 5-digit numbers equal a 7-digit number. So you want to start of 5 or at 5. Okay. So it needs to, dagger would need to be an even number for that to work. Where do I even start with this? Like without haphazardly guessing. Yeah, I need the old calculator. Let's try this. Alright, so, I mean, we have to make certain assumptions here that the D is probably a 1. Start over here. So, probably a 1. D is probably a 1. There's a very high chance of that. So, it would be something like, let's assume it's low. And it's got to end in an even number. And all the digits it comes out as have to be different numbers all the way through. Okay. Hold on, I'm doing some quick math. I'm just going to smash some numbers in here and see what kind of pops out. No, that doesn't work. Is there a quicker way of figuring this out that I'm not thinking of? Probably. I feel like I'm just punching numbers randomly into this now. I mean, my only rule at the moment is to make sure it comes out even. We don't utilize any of the numbers. Divide by 2. No. Let's go 1, 6. 7, 7. 5, 4. 8, 3, 8, 7, 7. So that doesn't work. This feels wrong. God, I just kind of want to brute force the items at this point. How else do I narrow this down? It's got to... I mean, realistically, it has to start with a 1. Has to start with a 1 and has to... Let's narrow this down a bit. So it either has to end in a 2... a 4... six or an 8 be divisible, which means we have 3, 5, 7 to go in the middle of it, and one of them has to be used twice. Okay, let's smash this out. So let's go 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 2. 6, 7, 7, 8, 6. That doesn't work. 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 4. Doesn't work. 6. 1, 3, 5, 5, 7, 6. Divided by 2. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. 1, 5, 3, 3, 7, 2. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. This feels not the way to solve this. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 2. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. At least it's easy to figure out which ones don't work. One, 7. 4 divided by 2. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 6. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 8. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5, 2. Divided by 2. Work. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5, 4. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5, 6. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5, 8. Doesn't work. So is it not? 1, 7. 1, 5. Okay, now we go. 1, 3, 7, 7, 5, 2. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5, 4. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 3, 3, 5, 6. Doesn't work. 7, 3, 3, 5, 8. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 2. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 4. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 6. Doesn't work. 1, 7, 5, 5, 3, 8. Doesn't work. Huh. Okay, so no. Maybe that's not correct then. If you're gonna start spamming caps lock at me, you can just leave. I'm just trying to figure it out for fun. I know I can Google it. Do 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 do. Yeah, none of those combinations seemingly work, so there's a presumption that's wrong. Interesting puzzle, for sure. This does feel like the wrong way of doing this, though. But of course, we could include the other number. Ah, I see where I've gone wrong. Okay, it's all good. Because those other numbers could come into it, though. This is kind of frustrating, though. For sure. Puzzle Inspector. Not quite. Uh, 7-4. 6-1-6-8-7. Let's try doubling, actually, because all these have to be low numbers. Alright, I think the other way of going about it might be better. Is if we assume that S has to be 5 or above. Right? This has to be 5 or above. And they all have to be different numbers. And there'll be a solution that comes out with 2 of the same digits. Well, that's going to take a while. No, I don't want to brute force it, but I mean, this feels like a trial and error. To just double the numbers. There's another way of narrowing this down. So we can say has to be 5 or above for the S. The D, when doubled, has to come to a number that's also the start of the next number. Always WDs, indeed. Always WDs. Need some thinking music to go along with this. And we can also say that the top number it can't be 1, can it? I need some sound. No, it's not sandwich time. I'm not even sure if I'm on the right path here, because the other path seemed so correct. But, I mean, this is potentially true as well. This is potentially true as well. Oh, could you not see the notepad? Oh, okay. Sorry. Give me some background noise. go along with this. So this number must end. Hold on, let's think about this. Again. No, it has to start with 1. No matter what we do, it starts with 1. Which means the last number has to be 2. The last number has to be 2 because it's the only number that halves into 1, which is on the D. So the last number has to be 2. What other presumptions can we make? Oh, what other assumptions? So R must be 2. Okay, so D has to equal 1. R has to equal 2. S has to be greater than 5. Or 5 and up. Greater than or equal to 5. That has to be the case. W and O, I don't think. So I think we could run a couple of numbers through here. Is there anything else we can say? People who don't use tab spacing. And those just have to be different numbers. Is there anything else we can get? One of the numbers is duplicated. A only appears in 1. E only appears in 1. What on earth is going on? Some fucking quest. Some fucking quest that someone put me onto. It was like, here, try this, lols. Yeah, it's been a ride. This is the only one we got stuck on so far, though. So those are what we're left with. These all have to be different numbers. I mean, we're very close. We're very close. This is the only one we got stuck on. This is the only one. This is literally the only one. I'm not sure if we can narrow it down anymore. You can get the E. How can I get the E? Oh, we could reverse engineer it. Okay, so... Hold on, I think I'm seeing it. So if R is 2, when it's doubled... So E would be 4. Oh, don't dick me. What are you doing? That'll be 4. So we can take 4 out of there. What else we got? We got 1. Okay. Okay, so all we're left with then is 3, 6, 7, and 8. Which must go in here somewhere. I mean, at this point, I think we do have to trial and error it. That has to be 5 or... Let's just put that in for now. There are no corners on a circle. Shut the fuck up, Ross. There can only be 2 of these numbers that fit into dagger that when divided come out to the correct answer that ends in the 2-1, right? There can literally only be 2 numbers that fit into dagger that give us this answer. Fucking, we were playing FF6 today. How did we end up here? Wankers. Absolute wankers. The lot of you. I think I got it. One, 3, 6, 6, 4, 2. Divided by 2 is 6, 8, 3, 2, 1. Does that work? I need to pair this up. Uh... 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 5. No, okay, it didn't come out right. Okay, close. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're close. We're close. So, yeah, we have to make sure the final number has the thing in. We're close. We're very close. Let's try 1, 6, 7, 7, 4, 2. Nope. We are close. Eight, 9, 4, 2, 1. First one. 9, 4, 2, 1. One, 7, 8, 4, 2. 1, 7. No. Can't be that. Okay. There's got to be another way of narrowing this down. The 2 5s. Let's think about these 2 5s for a second. Oh, the two Gs. The two Gs, sorry. Those are another clue. So when divided by 2, they have to come out to something that will come down into the bottom. Which is, could be 5, 3, 6, 7, 8. So if it was 8, 8, 2. That wouldn't work. Okay, so 8 wouldn't work. 7. 7, it has to be an even number. It has to be 6. Can't be 8 because that would utilize the 4 that we've already got for E. So this has to be 6. I think. I think my logic follows there because it has to divide into a number that would appear in the bottom one. When divided by 2, and it can only be... It can't be 8 because it'd turn into the 4. Okay. So we can eliminate 6 from the equation. Which then means... one of these two has to be 3. Alright, so... Like that. That'll be that. We're doing an FF14 quest. What else could we be doing? Seven, 8, 3, 2, 1. 1, 5, 6, 6, 4, 2. Are we there? Are we there? All numbers used? Did we do it? I can't see anything wrong with this. 1, 5, 6, 6, 4, 2. All numbers are used, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All numbers are used. Does it match? All those numbers are different, which is correct. And there's only one duplication of numbers there. These both equal 1. I think we fucking did it. I think we got there. What the fuck, man? If this is correct, because there's no reason my other solution wasn't correct. Okay. Okay. Besides the goddamn ordering. Okay, so if this equals 5... This equals 7. 8. 3. Okay, so bring me W of O. Bring me a bracelet of malachite. Okay. Okay. If this doesn't work, I still don't know how we turn this in. If this doesn't work, I don't know where we go from there. To Google? I'd be so pissed to Google the answer at this point, man. Do you sell it? My dude doesn't say... Malachite earrings. Does he not sell them? You fuck. Battlecraft armor. Tradecraft. Oh, fuck it. I can't be arsed at this point. Whatever. If these are like 100 grand because people have been watching this. Okay. Malachite bracelet. Right, do we turn it into you? Do I have to wear it? No. Okay, let's go back to here. Is this wrong? Is it, wrong? Still wrong? You can't still be wrong, man. Well, we can be. Come on, baby. Get in! Fucking hell! Oh my god, that is the worst! Holy shit, that was the worst. Oh, that was horrendous, dude. Oh my god. Magic runes float across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Seeker of treasure and truth, you are clever indeed. I pray you appreciate this next verse as much as I. I cannot believe that quest. That is a fucking nightmare. Okay, right. Let's just fucking... Go away. No, let's keep that. I doubt that comes back up again, but you never know. Let's get the next part of the poem. I feel like I'm doing a whole magic find a Discord, fucking find the hidden mount in the trees. Oh my god. Okay, let's write this. Ere long, this torment must end. Together we must be. Renounce it all I would. But we must be more discreet. Okay. Okay. He would give everything up to be with whoever this person he's talking about is. Okie dokie. Saw something, didn't you? Tell me everything. Everything. Again, he includes a verse of poetry. Gods, why must be so obtuse, right? Why can't he just tell us where he is? I don't know what to do, Flora. I finished deciphering the remaining portion of his message and just read it. Oh, there's another one? Oh, come on, man. All right, we need a bigger notepad. Okay, here we go. Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. Okay. Okie dokie. The poet understood this, so do I, so must you. Seeker of treasure and truth, I have given you the key. This must be what? Not Ender's Game. What was that dumbass movie where Facebook was trying to buy into the VR world and Tracer was there? Ready Player One. The lock lies before you, behind my obfuscations. It's a story, you see. Yeah, it's a story of a lost love, it looks like to me. Unless I reread it. But not the one we were told. So, is it just behind the statue? You Alright, Squeenix. You fucking assholes. We can't read it. Okay. I assume that doesn't appear until you're up to this. Does Valiant Heart have a clue? I mentioned the poet, so perhaps his verses contain a clue. I keep turning them over in my head, but to no avail. Why do you seek the treasure? I just said that during my enlistment in the Flames, I picked up a few bad habits. Expensive habits. Does it matter? If we find it, we'll both be richer than Lord Lodorito. Okay, so do we have to emote at this? Perhaps let's have a read of the thing. Clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Perchance we meet in public, but be not a beguiler. Ply me not with honeyed words, and spare me glances alluring. Ere long this torment must end. Together we must be. Renounce it all I would, but we must be more discreet. So, I'm not sure if this is a series of emotes. Like, obsession and thirst. Okay, so the first one is, clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Blush. Blow kiss. I think we kind of want a nervous, something like that. Sulk, shrug, grovel, facepalm, pose, beckon, hand over, examine self. Doubt, stagger, shocked. Butch head. Breathless and wanting. I'm not sure if something will happen. Do we know when we get, like, the right one? Blow kiss. I mean, blush seems to be the right one, but nothing happens. Can't imagine it's dote. Hug cheer, congratulations. This might not be emotes. Like, clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Is there... Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Shrug, sulk, upset, surprise, grovel, pose, beckon. Feels like it's a series of emotes. Like, first could be toast. Is there a sneak one? Clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Maybe I'm on the wrong path here. It's too one to decipher. It'd be so he's giving us clues to the last one, but is he just reading the poem out? Yeah, okay. A special all bought and acquired by Quest, so they're probably nothing to do with it. What else would be breathless besides... I mean, blush makes so much sense. Dope, yes. Clap, cheer, hug, battle stance, harsh fun. Victory, pet, determined. Breathless and wanting. Breathless and wanting. Wouldn't be crying. Sulking? Not like a nervous excitement. Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. The poet understood this, so do I, so must you. Seeker of treasure and truth, I have given you the key. The lock lies before you behind my obfuscations. It's a story, you see, but not one that we were told. Yeah, it could be another cipher. Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. The poet understood this, so do I, as must you. Seeker of treasure and truth, I have given you the key. The lock lies before you, behind my obfuscations. It's a story, you see, but not the one we were told. I get it, you want me to play FF6. We are doing after this. Relax. We're on the last part. We're not giving up now, man. It's a story, you see, but not the one we were told. The clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Perchance we meet in public. Be not a beguiler. Ply me not with honeyed words. Spare me glances alluring. Ere long this torment must end. Together we must renounce it all, I would. But I would be more discreet. It's given us the key. It's got to be an emote. It's got to be, right? It's got to be an emote. Maybe we just pay respect to it, you know? I'm not sure what else we could do. We'd pour one out for the guy. I don't know. I don't just want to play... Give it a slap. I don't just want to guess. I can't see where the clue lies. I have given you the key. The lock lies before you. It's a story, but not the one we were told. See, for me, that means the story of the poem plays out in some way. Bit of shrug. I don't know. Yeah, we've clicked it. You can't read it. It's the strange markings are reminiscent of Wineboard's encoded message, but are too worn to decipher. And our boy Valiant Heart just retells us the poem, which we have. Yeah, it's like, is it beginnings and endings? There's a lot of vagary about this. Or it feels that way because I don't know what the answer is, right? It feels very vague. So... I don't know whether we tell like a story through emotes, through the poem, or the poem is just something he understood. Beginning and endings upon, maybe. So the ending is the beginning is clandestine rendezvous, leave me breathless and wanting. Renounce it all I would, but we must be still more discreet. We tried screaming at it. No. No. I need to be careful in chat because someone's going to get impatient and just post the answer. It can't be anything we bought. I wish I was sure of which ones are purchased or acquired emotes. So we had few. I wonder if it's always one of the blue ones. I tried sulking for the breathless. He gave us furious before. There's not much else we could do to a marking, right? There's not much else we can actually do to it other than emote at it, I don't think. I have nothing to, like, pour on it or anything. Am I upset? Matching the emotes to what they intended is difficult. I'm kind of just clicking through here. See if something happens. Smile and wave? Yeah. I can't hit it. What's the clue? What's the clue? Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. So, could it be the questions? So, that was Thal's respite and then the math problem. And the beginning of his is breathless and wanting, and renounce it all, but we must be more discreet. Perhaps it's two emotes in sequence. And then love. I'm not sure what translates to breathless. I mean, I think it'd be blush. but we must be more discreet. And then renounce it all. What would be renounce? Renounce it all. Hmm. I can't see what would be renounce. Like, that leans towards announce. Suplex it? I wish. I wish. Can't we get some paper and, like, do some rubbings? Something like that. You think there's a sneak emote? Am I in the wrong thing? Maybe. What does slash sneak do? I don't have slash sneak. No, someone's trying to help me with the emotes because I don't know all the emotes or what they exactly translate to. No, don't tie people up. People are just want to see the ending, that's all. Yeah, it's not an emote. I mean, blush seems to fit for the first one. To leave you breathless and wanting feels like blush. But what is deny? Renounce it all I would. But we must have... I mean, that feels like being sneaky. I can't see gasp in here, no. It's not clear enough. Okay. Let's have a read again. Going around in circles a bit here. Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. Okay, so we've got the beginning and ending things. The poet understood this, so do I, as must you. Seeker of treasure and truth, I have given you the key. The lock lies before you behind my obfuscations. It's a story, you see, but not one we were told. So the poem is, clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Perchance we meet in public, be not beguiler, ply me with honeyed words, and spare me glances alluring. Ere long this torment must end, together we must renounce it all, but we must be more discreet. I mean, you don't talk to it, right? I doubt that. Let's try that. I mean, there's a few quests in the game that I like that. Maybe the rock will talk back to me. We've got magic runes. You know? No, I'm guessing. We're not seeing the answer. I'm guessing. I'm guessing. I'm not even remotely close to what the thing's asking of us, though. Like, the only thing that fits in my brain is that it's an emote thing. That we emote towards the rock. Like we did to the thing on the floor. Yeah, here's our thing. So, we can Oh, hold on. For anybody else who's trying to figure it out. Let's, this is the poem. Let's move that out. Those are all the puzzles we solved up until this point. Okay, so that's the poem. And this is the final clue. Irrespective of the lives we lead, we are often defined by our beginnings and endings. The poet understood this, so do I. As must you. Seeker of treasure and truth, I have given you the key. The lock lies before you behind my obfuscations, so that's finding the thing behind the rock. It's a story you see, but not the one you were told. And then here's the poem. Clandestine rendezvous leave me breathless and wanting. Obsession consumes me, a thirst for the taboo. Perchance we meet in public, be not a beguiler. Ply me with honeyed words, and spare me glances alluring. Ere long this torment must end. Together we must renounce it all. Together we must be. Renounce it all I would, but we must be more discreet. So... But I'm definitely not seeing it. What it wants us to do. It just feels like the solution's an emo or something. I'm glad you guys see it. I don't see it at all. Hmm. Oh, I have no doubt I'm overthinking it. Have you tried groveling? Yes, I've tried groveling. He mentioned the poet, so perhaps his verses contain a clue. I keep turning my head, but to no avail. What if I missed something when I rewrote it? Stop whispering me! Stop it. Fresh eyes, Mikey boy! Fresh eyes! Irrespective of the lives we lead, we're defined by our beginnings and endings. So, is that something to do with the first line and the second line? It's a story you see, but not the one we were told. I need to maybe get the emote idea out of my head, but it's lurking like a fucking shark in the ocean. Ready to snap my foot off at any moment. I've almost got it. I don't think so. I don't think I'm anywhere close, actually. I have very little ideas. Beginnings and endings. Beginnings and endings. We are defined by our beginnings and endings. Clandestine, discrete. Clandestine. Wanting. Obsession. Taboo. Chance. Guile. Fly alluring. Be discreet. Wanting taboo, beguile, alluring, and be discreet. Clandestine obsession, perchance ply erroneous. I don't like that you're all gathering in game now, fuckers. This spell's copper. Does that mean anything? Do I need a piece of copper? W-T-B-A-E-D. That doesn't spell anything. Why would that be a thing? So, is that an item? Copper? Copper. Wait. No way. No fucking way. No fucking way. Fuck you, game. You went through all that. Okay. There's no way this works. There is no fucking way this works. That has to be a coincidence. Son of a bitch. Son of a rat bastard motherfucker. You absolute fucking kill yourself. Fucking kill yourself. This is, if this works, that is the most toxic riddle in fucking history. I actually am so mad. I am so fucking mad. I am actually so mad. I am so mad. As you approach the faded markings, you feel the copper gorget around your neck grow warm. Magic runes float across your eyes, assuming familiar shapes. Seeker of treasure and truth, I can deny you no longer. I have to assume this is the end of this quest. The most precious secret of Lalafuto III, priceless beyond measure, is yours. Reach within and claim your prize. A grinding sound draws your attention to a section of the statue where a small opening has appeared. What was that? The statue? That hole wasn't there before. That there in your hands, that's the Sultan's secret treasure. Give it to me. Give it to me. The gods may condemn me. My people forsake me. History judge me a fool. Power and prestige, fortune and fineries, all I would forsake for you. My kingdom may crumble. Oh, this is what the note says. The gods may condemn me. My people forsake me. History judge me a fool. Power and prestige, fortune and fineries, all I would forsake for you. My kingdom may crumble. And it goes on like this, line after line of love poetry. These are not more than the words of some lovesick buffoon to his beloved. Over and over he repeats the same hackneyed phrases and his desire to renounce, to forsake, to abdicate. Abdicate the... Wait. Could it be that this was written by Lalafuto III? Many believed that the Sultan's wife had him assassinated, that she could claim the throne for herself. Well, that would seem the most likely explanation. His sudden disappearance remains a mystery to this day. Yeah, if these poems are to believe, Lalafuto III was madly in love with his paramour and wished to be free of his royal responsibilities. He was plotting to flee the capital in secret and may very well have succeeded. An ambitious courtier could have used these poems to gain favour with the Sultana or her enemies. On one hand, there are arguably evidence that Lalafuto III still lived. On the other hand, one could assert that Memento, the Meek, had him murdered for his ultimate betrayal. But why did Weinbard claim the treasure was worth 100 million gil? 700 years ago, he would have been right, but the nation of Baladir is no more. Oh, there's something written here in a different script. A love that will echo through the ages. Truly, there is naught more precious in all creation. All those riddles and all those clues. All for this. Weinbard, you thrice damned son of a whore. I can't pay off my debts with swimming poetry. 10 gil. 10 gil. $10 gil.
You know, the real treasure was the friends we made along the way, Mike. Just remember that.
I feel used and abused. I actually just feel like so abused. I feel deflated. Yeah. All right. Let me out of here. That is worthy of some kind of reward. That's all I'm saying. It's worthy of some kind of reward. I'm tired now. I'm legitimately like sleepy. I'm legitimately like sleepy. Like my brain is exhausted. It was 10 gil. 10 gil. 10 gil. I hope you all had a good time. I mean, I enjoyed solving the puzzles. I did. I very much enjoyed solving all the puzzles. I can't even speak anymore. I'm so fucking ruined. I'm ruined. I very much enjoyed solving all the I can't speak anymore. I literally cannot speak anymore. I really can't. I'm not even joking. I'm actually drained. Like, these were good clues. I liked this. Files respite, using the alphabet, equating the numbers. Nice and simple. Under Tranquility, Camp Tranquility's footpaths. We found the secret. We managed to respell it into Furious. This one was a bit rough. We got there in the end. I think we got waylaid for over an hour. Because this also worked. But then it was just the ordering that was wrong. Like, that was a stumper. Everything else we solved in like 10 minutes. This one. How many variations of this quest exist? Because I saw that a lot. Thank you for the 15 gil. Thank you. Thank you very much for the 15 gil. How many variations of that quest exist? A lot. 4. There's 3 of each puzzle. You can Google it now and see. Oh, thank you, everybody, for the hype train and the subs. Thank you. I hope you had a good time with it, because, I mean, I'm fucking knackered. All right, here we go. We got the wiki here. Anybody who's about to attempt this quest themselves, please look away just for a minute. All right? Just look away for a minute if you're going to attempt this yourself. Okay. The greatest story never told. That looks like a fun game. Stardew Valley. No puzzles there. The greatest story ever told side quest is unique in that the quest markers are not given. Instead, the quest requires that the player solve a series of puzzles across Eorzea. I think we did well, considering the only thing I Googled was where Yahella was. I think we did okay. Considering that is the only thing I had to look up was where in the fuck Yahella was. Because finding an NPC in the world, that's pretty hard. That I couldn't do. But we did. I think we did pretty well. Each puzzle has several different variations and solutions, and each variation is chosen randomly, meaning that each playthrough of the quest can differ. The quest becomes available, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so the clues are similar, though. Okay. The methodology is the same? I see. Okay. What about clue number 2? Oh, I get it now. Oh, I see. But okay. That's really cool anyway. So if you did watch, then the methodology works for each of the quests. Okay, but you'll get different results. That's fine. Your hell knows her sums, yeah. What else can happen? Oh. Puddle. The puddle solvers. How many different variations of this? Oh my god, look how they did it. That was some sweaty nerd shit. That is some sweaty nerd shit. Oh my god, so many gifted subs. Oh, dudes, no dodgers today, man. No dodgers. No dodgers today. This is how you figure out that last one. But you can logically get it down to one missing number. Like, you can do that. We did eventually logic it down to one missing number. What really threw me here for a good hour, I think, is this worked. Because sword plus sword equals dagger with the numbers, is you could get it so that sword was 17 and dagger was 34, and that really goofed me up because I couldn't see where it was wrong. And it wasn't wrong, it's just that what you end up figuring out is that the order of the numbers can move, in which case this can't be the solution. So you then have the balance of the math works, but the actual solution doesn't make sense. So it took me ages to sort of remove the forest from the trees for this, to be like, well, maybe, and then ultimately we figured it out, but fuck me, that was rough. Oh, that was harsh days, dudes. That was harsh days. Oh, so that was 20 quid. I apologize for putting you through that, but I enjoyed watching it. I'm not opening any more mailbox. If you send me mail, I'm just going to let it fill up. From now on, if you send me a letter in game, I'm just letting it fill up. I'm not touching it. I'm not doing it. I'm not going anywhere near it. I'm leaving it well alone. Very cool puddle. Yeah, it was a wonderful puddle. Let's have a sandwich and then let's relax and fucking murder some... Let's start the War of the Magi again, eh? Let's do that. I'm going to sit on my couch for a hot moment.